Aloha, I'm Kiana Cayabyab and you're watching Star News Live. Here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Hawaii health officials today reported one new coronavirus-related death on Oahu and 105 new infections statewide. The latest figures bring Hawaii's total since the start of the pandemic to 281 fatalities and 19,859 infections. Today's new infection cases include 105 on Oahu, 11 on Maui, 7 on the Big Island, 1 on Kauai, and 6 Hawaii residents diagnosed outside the state, and 1 on Kauai. The U.S. coronavirus death toll was over 312,000 today, with infection cases topping 17 million since the start of the pandemic. In Hawaii, nearly 1,500 infections are currently active, and more than 50 virus patients are currently hospitalized, with most of those cases on Oahu. On Thursday, Honolulu Mayor Kirk Caldwell confirmed that Oahu would remain in Tier 2 of his economic reopening plan through the holidays because of the island's relatively high case count. A police affidavit filed in court today says that a Kapolei man admitted to violently shaking his 5-month-old baby to death because his son was crying when the father was trying to play video games and relax. 21-year-old Huakai Kalamau has been charged with manslaughter in the baby's death and faces a possible 20 years in prison. Kalamau, who is also known as Huakai's self, made his initial appearance today at District Family Court in Honolulu via video conferencing from the courthouse cell block. On Monday evening, police and paramedics responded to a call of an unresponsive baby in the parking lot of the Kaiser Permanente Kapolei Clinic on Farrington Highway. When they arrived, Kalamau was performing cardiopulmonary resuscitation on the baby. The baby was taken by ambulance to the Queens Medical Center, West Oahu, in critical condition, where he was pronounced dead. During the police investigation, Kalamau took a polygraph test and allegedly admitted that he was tired and just wanted to relax and play video games after a weekend of drill duties for the U.S. Army Reserve. He also told police that he was under stress from paying bills because he and his wife were having financial struggles. His bill has been set at $300,000. University of Hawaii researchers confirmed today that it was a 14-foot tiger shark that fatally attacked a surfer in Honolulu Bay on Maui this month. Researchers at the Hawaii Institute of Marine Biology used new DNA barcoding technology to determine the type of shark and said it was undoubtedly a tiger shark. The measurement of bite marks on the surfer's board determined it was about 14 feet 3 inches long. Robin Warren, a 56-year-old man from Napili, was bitten by the shark on the morning of December 8th as he was paddling out from the old ramp at Honolulu Bay. Warren was taken to Maui Memorial Medical Center where he underwent surgery but later died from his injuries. The UH researchers and state officials offered their condolences to Warren's family and said they hope their research can provide greater insight into shark attacks and help reduce the risk to ocean users. The federal government has notified Hawaii that as much as 40% of the state's initial vaccine orders will be delayed, but officials say they are still expecting to receive more than 81,000 doses by year's end. The Department of Health told Star-Advertiser that many other states have also been notified about the delays. A health department spokeswoman said the state still expects nearly 46,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine by the end of December, and as many as 36,000 doses of the Moderna vaccine soon after it receives FDA approval. Hawaii's initial order of the Pfizer vaccine was also delayed. The first batch of nearly 5,000 doses was supposed to arrive on Monday, but instead the state received only one tray with 975 doses, while the remaining 3,900 doses arrived on Wednesday. The DOH spokeswoman said the public's patience with this enormous process is greatly appreciated. Finally, the CEO and president of Honolulu's troubled rail project will be out of a job at the end of the year. The Honolulu Authority for Rapid Transportation's Board of Directors decided Thursday not to extend Andrew Robbins' contract and is negotiating with an unidentified interim replacement to take over on January 1st. Robin's exit is not a surprise as rail and city officials became increasingly frustrated with the rising cost and frequent delays of the $10 billion project. Robbins was the city's highest paid employee. He earned an annual salary of $317,000, a $55,000 annual housing allowance, and $7,200 annual transportation allowance. The incoming CEO and president will be HART's seventh leader since voters. The agency was created in 2010. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, and we'll see you back here on Monday.